up, you guys? It's your girl Carly. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. In today's video, we are doing a how I plan, schedule, and organize all of my YouTube content 2019. If you guys have seen my 5 ways to grow your YouTube channel in 2019 video, you would know that I asked you if you wanted to see how I plan and schedule and organize all of my content, because that is a big reason why I can put out as much content as I can. I have like a very particular way of doing things, and it happens at the beginning of every single month, or really I should say the last week before the next new month, where I get it together, I write things down, and I do this whole like ritual thing. So without further ado, let's get into how I plan, organize, and schedule my YouTube videos. Let's go. Step 1 is brainstorm. I do a huge brain dump the last week before the new month. For example, it's June right now, so the last week of May, I opened my notebook, cracked my notebook open, and just brainstormed of things that I thought I would like to do, things that I think you guys would like to see. I researched some trends, you know, stuff like that, but I really just got it all out on paper, every single idea that I've ever had that I wanted to do for a video, to just have it there to see where my head is at. After I'm done brainstorming, what I actually will do is go back onto YouTube, go through the trending page, check out kind of my competitors or people who are doing similar types of content, who have similar channels, and see what their people are saying and asking for, and seeing if I can like fill the gaps for that and maybe do a video idea for them. So for example, I could be looking through someone's comments on a video, and a really common question could be, can you please do a college life advice video? And I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm in college, I have life advice, and then I'd write that down on my brainstorm page as a idea that the audience or like the market is wanting. I know that sounds kind of complicated, and I don't really know how to explain it in like a different way, just because like my brain is a marketing brain, because if you guys don't know, I have like a marketing degree, I'm a marketing student. So if that doesn't make sense, let me know, I'll explain it like better in the comments. But that's what I do for step 1. Step 2 is actually figuring out which ideas are good and which ideas are not so good. So I'll go through my brainstorm all over again, and I will pick the amount of video ideas that I need for the month. So let's say it's June, I post videos every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's 3 videos a week for a total of 3, 6, 9, 12 videos. I promise I can do like simple math like that. It's just when I'm recording, it's like I black out and I don't know what I'm saying. After I have my brainstorm and I know I have to do 12 videos, I will sit there and I will pick 12 of the best video ideas. Some of them aren't gonna be the best all of the time. Some of them I do end up changing when the time comes around, but I like to have it as like a semi-solid plan, just as like a springboard before I get into anything else too crazy video idea wise. So once I'm done picking out all of the ideas that I really like, I've come up with my top 12 that I really like, that I'm going to be filming, that I think everyone else will enjoy, and that I have something to say about. I'll pop on over to my Google Calendar and write everything down. I love my Google Calendar. I think we've talked about it before. I'm like a crazy spreadsheet person, I'm a crazy Google Calendar person, and I just need to have it in there. What I really like about Google Calendar though is that if the idea changes or the day of the video being posted changes, I can literally just like drag it around. I don't have to like erase it or scratch something out like I would in a physical calendar. Now that being said, I do still like to do like a physical calendar, but I'll always do it in pencil because I don't want to like commit to something and then have the whole agenda be a mess, because that's like also an issue. But I do calendar it so I can take a look at my calendar every single morning and take a look at my calendar and be like, oh, I have this and this video to film this week. I should start planning my week on how I'm gonna film them. Step 3 is shot lists. Now this is something that people have like different routines on. I've watched a lot of people who literally like frame by frame plan their shot lists, and then there's someone like me that just kind of like writes a few bullet points. And there's also people who have no shot list whatsoever, but I am gonna touch on why I think you do need a shot list to make this whole thing, this whole YouTube video thing, way less stressful. What exactly is a shot list? A shot list is something I actually learned from my ex-boyfriend, and basically it's just like all of the shots and the things that you would need in the video. So for example, if you're filming a morning routine, you would need to know you need a video of the alarm going off, you need a video of you walking into the bathroom, you need one of you turning on the shower, just like stuff like that, so when you're filming, you don't forget to get this content. So normally what I'll do is just pop into a Google Doc, you know, crazy Google lady. I'll pop into a Google Doc and I'll just kind of put the video header, and then I'll write down all of the bullet points. So for this video, I would write down all of the different steps on how I organize my content, as well as all of the different kind of shots and the screen recordings that I would need. Now, if you're doing a video that requires like more outdoor stuff, like you're not like a sit and chat like this one, I like to get a little bit more detailed so that if I'm ever shooting or filming with someone, I can be like, hey, here's my shot list, here's what I'm kind of thinking of in my head, can you please get something similar to that? Something else I really like about shot lists is that it helps me shoot to edit. Alright, so shooting to edit. What is shooting to edit? Shooting to edit literally is exactly what it sounds like. When I shoot a video, I will take strategic pauses or I'll say certain things, so when I'm editing, I know that this is where I cut, this is where I zoom in, this is where I pan to something else, and it makes the whole editing process so much easier. So even if I have 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, I literally have never had 8 hours of footage, but if I have like lots and lots and lots of footage, I know if there's this huge pause, I know that that's not relevant to the video, I can take it out. And I know sometimes if I ramble or if I like stumble over my words and I have to start again, I know exactly how many times I started that over, so I can just skip to the very end of like the good take and just continue on with editing. That makes my editing so much easier, it makes everything work so much smoother, and it saves me from working for hours on video editing. So once I'm done brainstorming, calendaring.
Is calendaring a word?
Calendaring, doing my shot list, the next thing that I move on to is actually filming the video. This is a whole video I could get into. There's a whole bunch of different ways that I film videos and a whole bunch of different like tools and stuff that I use. So be on the lookout for all of the tech that I love to use when it comes to YouTube, Instagram, my blog, the podcast, stuff like that. I'm gonna do a video of all of my tech favorites, so keep your eyes open for that. But after I am done my shot list, I'll move on to the video. Something I should mention about my filming process is when I did have a full-time job at 9 to 5 and I was going to school, I had to choose a very specific day to bulk film videos. Now that I work from home, I don't have to do 5 videos in one day, but a lot of you guys are not in the same situation, so I thought I would share my like filming tips and tricks really quick and help you guys out. So something that really helped me out when I was doing a bunch of videos when I was working full-time was picking a day to film. Because we already know we have 12 videos to film this month, and these are the videos, and this is the topic, and this is the shot list, that we already know what the content needs to look like. We just need to sit down and film it. Now, because of that, I literally just chose Sundays as a day to film my videos. So let's say there's 4 weeks, 3 videos a week, I would sit down on Sunday, all day Sunday, and I would record all 3 videos. And then I would edit, I would get everything going, I would schedule it into YouTube, and I would set it and forget it because the rest of the week I had things to work on. So if you're in the same boat, not only do you get ahead of your content for the week, you don't feel overwhelmed, you don't feel stressed, and you don't feel like you're slacking on your YouTube channel. Once the video is done and edited, obviously your girl just exports it into YouTube straight from iMovie. I do use iMovie. I know that you guys might be a little confused about like some of the graphics, like I'll pop some up like here and there, but some of the graphics and stuff that I use, I'll be doing a video on that too, because that's not stuff that I do in iMovie. That is actually stuff that I do in different Photoshop, Adobe, Illustrator softwares, and just animate over there and then import into iMovie, because I don't know enough about Premiere Pro or Final Cut or anything like that. So I just like have a hack faking it way to do that. But keep your eyes out for that video, because that's kind of like an in-depth situation and I really want you guys to enjoy it and like get a lot of value out of it. The video is up and exported into YouTube. What do I do next? The next thing I do, we've talked about it before, is use my kind of keyword tools. So I use vidIQ and I use TubeBuddy, and they are amazing. The people over at TubeBuddy were so freaking kind to give me a free Legend account for a year to help grow my YouTube channel, and for that I am forever thankful. So shout out to Phil from Reddit. You are so great. Thank you so much for believing in me and helping out my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't downloaded TubeBuddy already, make sure to head to the link in the description and download TubeBuddy. It is absolutely free to get the plugin to help you with your keywords and all that stuff. Like I mentioned before, TubeBuddy is one of the reasons that 2 of my videos have gone viral now, and you will not regret it. So make sure you head to the link in my description to get TubeBuddy. Alright, so once we've done tags, the next thing I do is move on to scheduling. This is super easy. YouTube has its own little situation where you can set it it to public, but you can set it to scheduled to public. So I really like to do that because I can just bulk upload into YouTube, get all of my videos out, and then when I have time, I can go in, I can do the tags and all of that stuff, and then just set it and forget it. That means I don't have to go in that day, or I don't have to like actually upload that video that day. I can just have it in YouTube, and I can just upload it, set it, forget it, it'll go out, and then I just have to promote it from there. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, before you go, YouTube is telling me you might like this video, so make sure you click it, watch it, and I'll see you there.